Hey guys, it's Matt Light, and I am back with another episode, episode 12 of the Matt Light podcast, live from the Steel City. Alongside me here is my co-host, my partner in crime, the man himself, Dustin Dowling. Round of applause for Dustin.
Thank you.
Just
man.
me.
Very excited for me today. I like that.
Well, I drank a Red Bull, so I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
This is the second time in a row that I've done this, so hopefully I don't get off track like I did last time.
Yeah, that's okay. We get a little wild. It's a podcast. It's not like
that's what it should be.
I'm not cutting this up. It's a conversation.
I got my lucky shirt on. Look at this.
Is that lucky? Why is it lucky?
I don't know. It's a cool shirt. Britsburg, DMD, the best wrestler in the world.
Ah, I got you.
Got the matching Steelers hat. Big week for Pittsburgh. You know, sports are back.
Sports.
I went to my first hockey game last night.
Wait, I thought you went to a hockey game a couple weeks ago.
No.
You were just celebrating.
No,
hockey.
I just post old pictures to get more likes.
Right. I guess I do get that confused sometimes.
I was like, hey, there's a picture of me drinking out of the cup. I need 100 likes. So I just put it up there.
And you know what? I have noticed even your likes are back up.
I know.
It's like back when you were single years ago.
Here's the thing. My likes just went up last night, but my followers went down. So here's why. I went out with Natalie. Natalie is one of my best friends in the world. Stand-up comedian from Pittsburgh, very funny. And I posted, she was on my story a little bit, and then I did a photo saying Matt and Nat go to the Pens game. And there was like 8 photos of like us all hanging out and shit. And I noticed that I had 250 plus likes, but I lost like 10 followers. So what I gathered from that amount, right? Because there's a lot of likes. That's a lot of likes for me. And it's a lot of unfollows for me. So what do you think everybody thinks?
You're with that girl? And
right.
Like, fuck, no, my chances.
That's what I think happened. I think everybody's going, I'm happy Matt's back into a relationship. And then the 10 people are like, well, now time to creep on some fucking pianist in Pittsburgh.
Now, since I am like a creep of your social media in a different way, because I very much look at it to see your likes and your engagement, to realize like, what are we making? What is he promoting? You know, I look at it like that. And so just because I focused on that, I have noticed how your likes go up and down. And then this weird thing happens when you're single. You get like this flood of hoes. Yeah. And then like any picture you have of yourself, like single Matt, like bachelor Matt, lots of likes. But then if you get with a girl, all those likes go away. But then there's this other group of people that like, oh, Matt's having fun, or like just appreciate you as a normal human being and not like a piece of meat.
Right.
You know, you get likes like that.
I'm not a piece of meat.
But then there's this other group where I realize is once you had a girlfriend for a while, there's this other group of people that like the couple. They're like they like pictures of you and your girlfriend. The Pittsburgh power couple. Yeah, you're like a Pittsburgh power couple. So if you break up, then you lose likes again. So you do this weird thing.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster of likes.
All these hoes.
Okay, and it's all about the hoes.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not dating Natalie.
Okay.
We've never been attracted to each other. She's literally one of my best friends, and it's funny to me because because we're both comedians, you know, in the Pittsburgh comedy scene, everyone automatically was like,
oh, they're doing it.
You fucking that new girl. And I'm like, no, dude. I was like, no. I was like, she's just a funny girl. And what happened was when she first started doing comedy in Pittsburgh, she used to get picked on a lot. Well, not picked on, but like she did an open mic at Hambones, and all those fucking losers at Hambones were kind of like roasting her for being a good looking girl and bringing like a handful of friends to an open mic. And then kind of like, oh, you and your country club friends. Like, shut up, you sweaty fuck. Like,
I'm on both sides, by the way. I'm all about fucking hammering an open micer, you know, like, hey,
but like she's trying, and it's like, hey, just so you know, that girl that you're making fun of has been doing stand-up for 6 months. You've been doing it for 11 years. You have the same credentials.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I knew about this. I met Natalie, and I was like, fuck them. I go, you're gonna get booked before them. And she's been doing all my shows. She's, you know what I mean? She's a good girl. But it is funny though, because everybody's always been like, oh, she must be fucking mad to get up there. It's like, no, you're just my friend. If you're my friend, you're gonna be on my shows because they're my shows. I dictate who I want on the show. And my green room, I want it to be a party before the show.
Yeah.
I want it to be fun. I want to have a good time. And if you're just there to just be like, I got to work on my craft, get the fuck out of here. Go to Ham Bones. It's shut down. Like go
stay there.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Open it back up.
I'm here to work on my craft, Matt.
Like, shut up, your craft.
No.
You're talking
Shots.
about how fat you are and how depressed you are. We're doing shots and we're having a good time. I realize that too. It's like, when it comes to stand-up comedy, I could write. Like, I could be a regular joke writer like everybody else. But I'm like, at some point, unless you're a great writer, it can only get you so far. What I'm doing is like an alternative fun stand-up. It's a concert. It's a show. It's performance. You've never seen this before. And to me, the sky's the limit for that reason. It's why I sell out all the time.
Now, so I went and saw Mark Rebillet. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Rebillet or whatever.
Yeah,
the
Rebillet,
DJ.
The DJ, Loop Daddy.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And, I just kicked the computer. That would have been bad. And that's exactly how I felt. Because it's such a show, and he is so all over the stage, and it's just ridiculous. I think I said that one clip, just a dude where it sounds like you behind me. He's like, "Show us your dick."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah." It's like I was like, Matt came to the show, we didn't even know, but it's just ridiculous, and it's that whole thing where it's like, yeah, he's great at the music, great at DJing, and all this, but he's running around and making jokes, bringing people on stage. At one point, people were throwing bras at him, and he just kept putting them on. He had 3 bras on.
That's so funny.
And then he was like showing off how he can get them on and off really fast. It was hilarious. It was great.
But bro, it's fun, man. Just have fun at these shows, man.
Yeah.
But I got a question for you.
Hit me.
Yeah. So, it brings me to a point, and I'm going back to this, when it comes to being friends with a girl, because like, I'll be honest with you, when I'm in a relationship, any guy friend that comes out of nowhere, whether it's a coworker or whatever, and it's brand new, I automatically assume he just wants to fuck you. He doesn't want to be your friend. How often are you friends with a girl, honestly, from the beginning, and it's not business related? Like, because I know you do a lot of things for people and actresses and stuff, but like when you meet a girl, right, or you meet them at a bar, like, be honest, how often do you say, oh, you know what? This is somebody I just want to be friends with.
It's very uncommon. I don't think I've actually had a moment where I've met a woman and thought, wow, we're going to be great friends. Like the one point you made differently, like I have met someone and be like, oh, we can work together. You know what I mean? Like you're going to be a good you're going to be a good colleague.
Yeah.
But I've never like, wow, we're going to be best friends. You know, I've never had that mindset, with that part.
See, here's the thing. I'm the opposite. I think it's hard for me to explain that to people. And I think a big reason why, especially now more than ever, is I have way more female friends than I have male friends. My male friends are all married. They're all married, they're all engaged, they're all in relationships. You know what I mean? And so, or they have kids. And so it's very hard to see them or go out with them. And so I have all there's, in my eyes, my group of friends, mostly the girls are single. And so it's like, oh, we can go out. There's no pressure because I'm not trying to fuck you. I'm not trying to bang you, but we could help each other. You know what I mean? Like I could be like, oh, look, because I have, I have resources. You can meet people through me. And girls, bro code, they can help, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I thought for the longest time that when a girl, like a guy becomes like, oh, you don't have to worry about him. We just work together. I'm like, you're fucking him. You're going to fuck him.
Well, see, at the same...
But then it's a hypocritical thing because I'm not that way.
Yeah. But what I feel like more or less happens is it's not like the seamless... Like, oh, I decide we're friends and now we're going to be friends. Or, we decided we're going to be colleagues. And that, if you hang out enough, things change over time. And then people either take advantage of it or maybe you mutually understand. Because I agree too. I think actually if I look back, probably my closer friends were probably females.
Yeah.
But it was not like a straight line.
No.
It was like we had like this happened. It was like, okay, we're friends. This is good now.
Yeah. Can you... fuck, where was it going with this? It was a really good
ladies.
question, though. Yeah, it was about ladies. Can you I don't know. Fuck, I had a question.
You had a question.
I'm raising my hand right now. I had a question.
Matt Light, please.
I know it. I just don't think I should say it. No, I don't know where I was going with this. It was I don't know. Whatever.
Sorry, it's not like we're live or anything, Matt.
Yeah, I'm literally having a stroke.
You're having a stroke. With 9 people. That's the most people we haven't listened to us
and
live
I'm fucking this
in
up.
weeks.
I know.
Well, I think you were trying to get into like, can they really be friends with can a guy and a girl be friends? Is what you're trying to ask. And I think I think it's very uncommon. And like you're talking about like, oh,
but
guy
that's
comes
how
out
I
of the
am.
wings. Yeah. Okay. So how many girls have you? So you're telling me there's a vast number of women that you were just friends, always friends, and still are friends with.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's weird because people don't believe it coming from me.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you have to be fucking them or blah. I'm like, why though?
Maybe it's also an adult thing.
I think it's fucked up because it's kind of saying that I only look at these women as a piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like for example, like we'll go back to hanging out with Natalie. Everyone's like, oh, you must be fucking. I'm like, why? Like, you think that's the only thing she brings to the table?
I don't think it's that. I think it's just naturally, if you're good friends and you're having some kind of connection, it's easy to make the next step. Yeah. And to be honest, like,
but can you be a friend and then get into a relationship?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I don't. I think once you establish that you guys are just friends, I think that's all that it is. Because I know more about you. I know things about you that I won't fucking like. I can't date you now.
When I was younger, I would feel that way more, but I think I was more available. Like, it seems to me that you were hanging out with people more. You're out all the time.
Yeah.
Like, me going out is once every 2 weeks, and I really have to plan for it. I have to, I have to write it down. I have to do investigations. I have to do Google Maps. I got to know where I'm parking because I only got one shot. But I got one shot a month. You know, and so I'm not
to not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a life.
So some of these dates, like there's this one girl I've been talking to. She's dating other people. I'm kind of like, maybe we're just friends. And I'm like, I need to be okay with that because otherwise I will be going out by myself all the time.
Is this right now?
I mean, like right now.
This girl, she's talking to other guys?
I've talked to a couple people, but this one girl, like we've been kind of talking and she's definitely dating someone else, but I'm kind of like okay with it because I'm like, I kind of like hanging out with you and I might call you. Cause you know, like I said before, I've been having these stories of like.
Would you fuck her?
Probably, maybe.
While she's with another guy?
I don't know.
Come on,
tough,
bro.
That's tough, bro.
But be on that other side.
What do you mean? What other side? Me on
Imagine being that fucking dude. Don't do that.
But they're not like going out.
You just said they were.
No, dating.
Now you're defending
They're dating. It's not the same thing.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, what is she on a scale of 1 to 10?
You are all about this number all the time.
Looks kill, brother.
She's good. She's a good-looking girl.
All right, so 7?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that good?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you think you are?
Oh, my God. You're going to give me a number.
Yeah.
I think I'm a 6 or a 7.
What do you think I am?
6 or a 7.
Die.
See, now you want to add, you're talking about physicality.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking 10 there. Personality a 1.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like personality 11.
No, I have a great personality. Yeah, you can Google it.
You can Google it.
You can Google me on images too. I show up.
Yeah.
I always look high on this. By the way, I'm looking at myself right now. I always have swollen fucking frog eyes.
I think you're just always coming in hungover, and that's why you look high all the time.
I was not that really hungover tonight. We did a lot of shots, but we did some stuff. Oh, I want to talk about something real quick.
Okay. We got to talk about it.
Before we get into sports, kind of sports. Do you remember how I told you how much I hate Jackson Mahomes?
Yeah.
Did you see what this motherfucker did?
No, I don't think so. What did he do now?
The Chiefs played the Redskins, and I'm calling them the Redskins.
I saw some memes of like Mahomes' wife and his brother. I saw some of that.
Yeah, well, they played the Washington Redskins, the Washington football teams, and they did a Sean Taylor memorial for him. Sean Taylor was the safety that was killed. They had roped off a 21 on the side of the field. And during the pregame, this fucking prick was inside of the roped off 21 and did a TikTok dance and then threw up like a loser L.
What?
Yeah.
Did like Twitter erupt? Did they like
everyone fucking snapped, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to. I want to offend anybody.
They told us to go in there, and fuck you, dude.
He doesn't give a shit. It's the same like I was gonna go do my TikToks.
It's him, and then the fiancés talking shit. All these NFL players' wives need to shut the fuck up. Baker's wife needs to shut the fuck up. She has no room to talk while her husband is getting fucking benched now because he's hurt. Also, your husband doesn't even like you. While you were engaged, he was getting his dick sucked at a fucking parking lot cheesecake factory. Not even a nice restaurant, a fucking national chain restaurant.
Where are you getting this information from? Where did that story come from?
I went viral.
Oh, yeah?
DMs were being posted. Yeah.
And not married yet, I guess, you know?
What is this? You're not allowed to do that shit just because you're not married.
There was this weird, like, couple weeks before you're married that I just always hear about S&Ds. Like, that is the time.
But why, though? Like, why
I don't know.
But what does that do? Like,
getting
why
out
not
the last couple blowjobs out of the system, I guess, or something.
You won't give it to him when you're married, but you'll give it to him 2 weeks before that?
I guess.
Sex? Okay, because it's like, that feels good. But why would you just be like, oh, you know what? Let me just fucking...
I don't know what
if anyone sucks dick, it's Baker Mayfield. He's getting benched. I love it. Amazing. Fucking loser. He sucks. They're like, he has a torn labia. I'm like, whatever. Sports.
I know we're jumping around, but I wanted to bring this up, and this was a weird sort of viral story and kind of goes with women and stuff like that because women are bringing it up. I saw a post yesterday, and it basically said, hey, you know, if the tides change because of the moon, because I think we have a full moon this week, you know, shouldn't that affect how your body works? Because our body is like, what, 80-some%, 90% water. And this is like a horoscope type post. And the female was all like, yeah, I get it. And then I'm at the dentist today, and they're over top of me, and they had the exact same conversation. And the girl's like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's because of the moon. I mean, it's probably why. And then the dentist goes, you know what? I've been working here a long time, and every time there's a full moon, the patients seem crazier.
Yeah.
Do you believe any of that?
100%.
Are you serious?
Yeah, here's why.
Go ahead, give me your spiel.
Because if a girl loves horoscopes, I'm 100% invested in them. Because if they're dumb enough to believe that bullshit, they're dumb enough to believe every single lie that I tell them. That's pretty much what made me uncomfortable. Well, not only that's not true, by the way. The moon pulls on everything. It's not like specifically pulling on water. It's not real.
Well, I mean, the gravity is a real thing.
Cool. I get it. Yeah, science. But like, just because you were born on a certain day, you look at a fucking star, all of a sudden, oh, I'm angry because I'm a Taurus. Stay away from me, vegetarians.
But this person has a medical degree, is in my mouth, and like, yeah, full moon makes people crazy. Yeah. I'm like, wait a second.
Maybe stop going to Pitt Dental.
I just moved to this dentist because they have better stuff, and
Dr.
Seuss
is better. This fucking whack job. Did you say like, hey, just say, or where did you get your fucking degree at?
I just think
Miss Cleo online.
There's this weird like thing where people can be like really good at what they do and whatever, and then still believe all this crazy shit on the side.
Listen, and I'm not gonna touch on the almighty.
We lost all the women that are like looking at their horoscopes right now.
I don't
care.
All just you're all fucking idiots. You fucking you think that's real? You rub your crystals and your fucking rocks and you light your candles. You fucking idiots. You're all just listen. Whatever helps you not kill me, fucking do it. Right? If you need to rub some stones together, cool. If you want to sit there, kumbaya, awesome. If you want to take pictures like you're in the movie The Craft, go ahead. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to do. I'm a moon child. You're a fucking idiot.
So would you date someone that actually believed in this stuff?
I mean, I've dated people that were Catholic, so why not?
Yeah, you're right. What's the difference? What's the difference?
What's the difference? And but I will say that though, the thing is when I go to church, I was baptized.
Because you go to church. That's the thing you do.
When I date somebody, I think I've only dated Catholic girls.
So wait, when's the last time you've been to church?
I go like when somebody dies.
Oh, okay.
Or when like it's like Christmas or Easter. And like, the thing about dating somebody who's Catholic is you know, if you're not Catholic, the priest automatically has to be like, all right, piece of shit, you're going to sit here while everyone drinks this $4 bottle of fucking wine and eats this piece of fucking styrofoam.
Right. You can't come. You can't come play with us. Shame.
You're not allowed to eat the body and blood of Christ.
Sinner.
Who wants to drink that shit anyways?
That is crazy about the Catholics religion, by the way. They actually believe that it is transformed to blood and the body of Christ. That's what they taught to believe. That's what I was, because I went to Catholic school for first 6 years.
Wait, they really think the wine is his blood?
So to
Bro,
say
how long
really
has this guy been bleeding?
For a long time. But that's the magical part. Which I don't really quite understand.
Yeah, you go to Costco. Can I get 3 ounces of
dude.
Jesus blood?
Like, listen, do you believe in Jesus Christ? You do? All right, here's a piece of him. Here's a toenail. Chew that up real good.
And I feel really bad talking about this because I know there are people religious, and I'm not talking bad on religion. But
it's a little crazy to think like I think most people were really like, no, I don't actually believe. But I was taught, and they teach, that it is really the blood of Christ. The Catholic, I think other religions that are Christian, they're like, it's symbolic.
I like these new religions that are just like concerts. They're hysterical.
Yeah.
Like this Christian movement where they're like, you know what? We need a $50 million stadium arena. We're going to have fucking, you know, Jackie Evanko sing the national anthem before our Jesus meet. And then they pass around these buckets of cold hard cash.
Yeah.
And they're like, this all goes to us. I'm like, we know.
It's wild. I mean, those type of studios, like, I would love to have something like that. It's crazy the type of technology and cameras and stuff they have.
You know the best part about these places is that when there is a national catastrophe, like a hurricane, Joel Osteen is like,
oh, yeah. He didn't.
No, you can't come in.
No, you can't come in. You have the biggest building in the county. Nah,
just pray.
Just
pray. He'll help you. He'll help you.
Oh, that guy's a piece of work.
Shit.
Yeah, a piece of shit.
He got his Yager mom haircut from 1989 still.
Maybe we need to start like a Yinzer religion. Like we need to be more spiritual.
Religion.
Whatever it is. Like you need to be more.
Hey, on the first Thursday, Roethlisberger said, Esther down, cuz. Esther down.
Yeah, maybe you just need to take your persona and that, you know, fuck this Matt for mayor shit. Like just start a straight up cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just have people start worshiping
the goat. It's
the goat. You're right. That's
worship
nice.
A goat.
You know, they already kind of got that way going. You know,
because the devil has the
devil is like the goat,
and then like I think what's the religion that worships cows? It's Middle Eastern.
The Muslims, you mean?
Is that what it is?
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's so many different versions of that, but yeah, you're not supposed to. Don't mess with the cows. The cows are holy. Holy cow! Is that where that comes from?
I was just gonna say, is that? What
I wouldn't know.
Oh man,
I wouldn't know.
I love digging deep into things that just really alienate everyone that watches.
Right.
This.
Because everyone watches. We're at 8, so this is not the record, of course, but like 8's a lot of people.
Yeah, 8 is great.
Do you have any of the chat up at all?
Well, I have 3 tabs up, so I think 3 of them are me. And you're one of them.
And I'm one of them, and I think our technician's in the back. He's also watching.
All right, so we have 2 people listening.
So let me go while you look up and see if anyone's watching. I'm going to do the rate and review thing, guys, because guess what you need to do is go rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, YouTube, Facebook. And big time, go to patreon.com, Matt Like Comedy. And, join the Patreon.
Join the Patreon.
So we could do more cool stuff. You know, this won't last forever if people don't join the Patreon. I'll eventually get sick of Matt and kick him out of the studio.
How much money do you need to make for this to keep going?
Millions.
We're close.
I need to see momentum. It's kind of more or less what it is.
What if I just start signing up for the Patreon? Because I get we do 50-50, so I'm really, if the
money's going in, I guess,
Yeah, like if I'm donating $50, I'm really only donating 25.
That's fine.
And it looks good.
That's fine.
We're going to get sponsors soon. I've been putting it off, but I think I'm ready to sell out.
It's
ready to sell my soul.
Yeah. So, but by the way, the Matt Like Comedy is part of thepitts.company. You can check out www.thepitts.company. You can Company. That's a good one. And you can watch more videos and podcasts on there. And our production services are provided by TheGateway.media. Go to www.thegateway.media for all your production needs.
The Gateway Media. What the fuck do you want?
Which I remember now. I think I had a different logo or whatever slogan for the Gateway.media, and I remember what it is. It's the Gateway.media, the gateway to all. See, I don't remember it. That's how awful
what
I am.
the fuck do you want?
What is it? Oh, it's the gateway to all your media needs.
No.
That's what it is.
It's what the fuck do you want?
What the fuck you want? Here's your fucking podcast, pussy.
Hey, fucking pussy. You need a fucking camera, dickhead? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you need some of those TikToks right here.
I think the Italian accent and the New York accent
Gabagooby.
on a female is the hottest fucking thing in the world.
It's the hottest thing?
I love it. Oh my God. Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny. That's a trick question.
Oh, she's so
hot.
cute. She's like cute.
Wife.
Though. Oh yeah, right. I think that's when I say cute, I kind of mean wife, I guess.
People say, "What's your type?" And you
Wife.
kind of know. Like, if I ask you right now, what is my type? Describe looks wise, and then maybe personality. But looks wise, what is my type?
You do. I mean, you settle into a cutie. Like you'll go out with the hotties, but you'll settle into cuties.
I like dark hair,
okay,
dark eyes, Italian.
Swipe right on Matt, guys.
If you're not that, send me some nudes. We'll figure it out.
The way you set that up, it was like, and if you're not,
I got 2 words for you.
Everything just goes back to either DX or South Park.
You know what was so funny about that though? Is when they would say that, they're like, they'd say suck it, and because Triple H would be like, let's get ready to suck it. Yeah. And the crowd would cheer, right? Mm-hmm. And then Shawn Michaels would say, and if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. So it was, let's get ready to suck it. But if you don't want to suck it, suck it.
Suck it.
What the fuck was that? And nobody ever caught it.
Well, I think that's what we've been caught. That's the point. You're sucking it. You're going to suck it.
You're going to suck it whether you like it or not.
Like it or not.
I'm wrestling, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're going to wrestle out there. Why are you grabbing my penis?
No, I'm wrestling.
What do you mean you're wrestling?
I'm wrestling in Los Angeles next month.
Wait. You didn't tell me this. Is this the new story you were going to bring up?
This is the new story I'm going to bring up.
All right, bring it.
So,
the fuck?
I don't know if I should be telling anybody this now, but there's 5 people listening.
7.
Jeff Dye, one of my really good friends, one of the best comedians in the country. He's gonna be a fucking star. Like he's a star now, but he's gonna be like the guy. I'm telling you. Hit me up and said, "Hey man, do you wanna come visit me in LA?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." He's like, "Also, quick question: do you want to wrestle with me in Los Angeles?" And I go, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna wrestle." I go, "Okay, who are we gonna wrestle?"
Wrestle.
He goes, "All right, you're gonna wrestle Double J, Jeff Jarrett." I was like, "What?" He's like, "The Godfather." I was like, "What's that?" He's like, "Conan." I was like, "What?"
Wait. Conan? Who's Conan?
He was like a WCW guy.
Okay. For some reason, I was like Conan O'Brien. I'm like, wait, that can't
The
be
referee is going to be Earl Hebner from the Montreal Screwjob, the greatest moment ever, when they rang the bell on Bret Hart. And Sonny is going to be there.
My original first crush of ever.
All time.
I was
all time.
There's that trend on TikTok where they play that sound. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. Come on, phone. And they think when you change your whole mindset. I got it. And all of a sudden, Sonny body slams someone, starts doing push-ups, and I'm like, why do I feel like this?
My heart is pounding.
What's happening? You know? So
I just can't believe it's happening.
That is wild.
I'm wrestling. It's like a 6-man tag match. And so first thing I did was I'm like, well, I have to tell Britt, I was like, Britt, I'm wrestling. She goes, don't. I was like, nah, but I'm going to do it. She's like, don't fucking do it. You're an idiot. You can't do this.
Now she's saying you don't because you're going to get hurt, or don't because it's some kind of bad idea career-wise?
Both.
Okay, explain.
1, she knows I'm not in shape.
Well, we all know that.
2, it's not easy to do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, she's smarter than me. So she's like, what do you have to gain from this?
MD.
Like nobody from Los Angeles is going to be, oh my God, Matt likes wrestling. Let's cheer for him. When I get into the ring, the crowd's going to be silent. Like, who the fuck's this guy?
Unless you do something.
Well, so that's my thing. And so I'm assuming that like what I'm going to do, because I talked to Jeff, I was like, I'm going to die in the ring. I've been in a ring one time. Blackcraft, I did the fucking Royal Rumble. I punched a dude and I was like, throw me out of the ring. I got to get out of here. But like this one, I'm assuming what's going to happen is I'm going to take a chair shot. Somebody's going to throw me through a table. Because I can sell that.
I would assume someone's going to chat you up and be like, hey, listen, we kind of want you to do this.
Yeah. Or like, hey, like we saw you go off. Because the guy saw me do all my improv top rope shit. Mm-hmm. So if they're like, hey, go off the top ropes and elbow drop Jeff through the table.
Please do that.
Like that's I want to go after Jeff. Like I want me and Jeff to beat the fuck out of each other.
Jeff Jarrett.
You know, no, Jeff Dye.
Jeff Dye. Oh.
I want to throw Jeff Dye through a table. I think it'd be so funny because I'm 5'6" and he's like 6'4". If I just John Cena, put him up on my shoulders and put him through a fucking table.
He is huge. Are you gonna be able to pull that off?
Bro, my cousin is like 340 and I did it to him.
All right.
You gotta remember, it's all about your legs. And bro,
well, it's also about him help. If he's with you and he's going to try to help you do it.
Yeah, he's going to post up on my shoulders. Yeah. Like, so I think I can do it. But I think it's going to be really fucking awesome. So like I'm going there and Los Angeles next month, I'm fucking wrestling.
Are you going to take someone with you so you can, have them be like front row?
So Natalie,
footage or whatever?
Natalie is actually going.
Okay.
Natalie's going to be in Los Angeles for her birthday. She's visiting her friends. And she's like, can I come? And I was like, yeah, it's a public event. You know what I mean? She's got to bring a bunch of people. And I was like, cool. So, yeah, I hope she films it, gets some stuff out there. And just to have a little bit of content there.
That's what I'm saying. It's more or less getting the content.
Yeah, because the Jerry Springer thing that I'm doing, that I already filmed, should be coming out soon.
That's next month, I think.
Yeah, the new season should be coming out at the end of the month. So we're episode 16, 316. What? So
that's going to be cool. Hopefully
I'm excited,
that's gonna
man.
Be
There's a lot of cool things coming on, man.
So Meagan Fox is back in the news.
That's the girl with the bad thumbs. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always forget about it, and you always bring it back up.
Yeah, so they're disgusting.
This is like the third time I think we've talked about Meagan Fox.
Every time she jerks you off, you're looking at toes.
But have you seen the new news now?
No, she got them removed.
Have you seen besides her weird fingers? So, like, obviously, her boyfriend now is
MG Gay.
MG Gay, and they're all over the news because they're just trying to whatever. They're on covers and shit like that. I guess maybe they're on GQ. But here's the newest quote. This is a Meagan Fox quote. I'm going to read it. I just remembered this tall, blonde, ghostly creature, and I looked up and I was like, you smell like weed. He looked down at me and he was like, I am weed. Then I swear to God, he disappeared like a ninja in a smoke bomb.
I am Batman.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, the way they talk about each other is just... There was another post that she put up that basically said, like, we are like these two people that no one likes and everyone doesn't understand. Like, they're not like the biggest fucking stars in the country. It's just wild. I am weed.
I am weed. Batman.
I am Batman.
Get to the Chronic Mobile. Here's the thing. I'm over Machine Gun Kelly. Eminem fucking destroyed
Were you not
him.
like, was there a point in time that you were like cool with him, I guess?
No, well, here's the thing. Like, first of all, he's from Cleveland. Fucking kill yourself. Second, he wasn't a bad rapper. Like, I like the song Invincible and shit. Mm-hmm. And then he did The Dirt. He played Tommy Lee in The Dirt.
And that was really good, right?
He was awesome.
Wasn't he great at that?
He was great at that. And then he did the rap thing. Like, he got into a rap argument with Eminem, and Eminem murdered him so bad that he changed genres.
That is true.
Now, like, and it's annoying because, like, Machine Gun Kelly's music is great, right? But it would have been even better 10 years ago because Blink-182 pretty much did everything that he's doing now.
He looks like the drummer from Blink-182.
By the way, congrats to Travis Barker.
Just got engaged.
Yeah, he got one of them white again. That's awesome.
Yeah, back to the white team.
One for the white guys.
All right, bring him back.
Got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
He's saying let's move them all back over.
Kim's getting a divorce.
Yep.
With Kanye.
Yeah.
Maybe we're 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Chloe is the ugly one. Who gives a fuck what she does? Doesn't matter.
That's hilarious. Is what's her face? Is she single?
Which one? Kendall?
No, the
Kylie.
No, the oldest.
Kim.
Nope.
How many are there?
There's a many of them.
Bruce?
Yes, Bruce. It's not Bruce. That's not her name.
Caitlyn?
Is her name Caitlyn? Is that what it is? Is she single?
What?
Is she single though?
Are you talking about the dad, Mom?
Yes.
The dad. She's still the dad though. You still say it's her dad.
It's still her dad. I guess you could say that.
I think she's single.
I think she's single.
I love her.
See, we're
dude.
good.
Listen. When I used to watch, and I don't know if I should say he, because at the time it was Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch the Kardashians with Gemma, and this was years ago.
Okay.
And fucking Bruce, Caitlyn used to make me laugh so hard because he was so calm, collected, dealing with these fucking psychopath fucking women.
Right.
He'd be like, okay, girls, here we go. What are you doing now, Kate? He's like, what are you doing now, Kimberly?
Why does he sound like that?
Well, probably
because you're so rich,
can't
you're just
feel
lazy.
His fucking face from all the Botox.
Right. That's really what it is.
Okay, girls. And I was like, buckle up, buckaroos. Fucking, here's the thing. He changed identities because he killed somebody. Nobody talks about that. Do you remember that?
Didn't he? But that was after.
No. It was Bruce. Bruce ran over like a paparazzi member, fucking killed him.
Right.
And then he's like, no, that was Bruce that did this. I'm Caitlyn.
Okay, yeah, Bruce did that.
Fucking, yeah, Bruce is an asshole.
That's hilarious.
It's like when Tosh said, okay, girls. It's like when Tosh said, for Kobe, 8 was the rapist. 24 has a great jump shot.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Maybe that's the thing. I don't know, though. They never talked about did she cut off her dick.
What do you mean they never talk about it?
Like, nobody knows.
I'm assuming that she went through the whole whatever you gotta do.
Because she still likes to fuck chicks.
How do you know that?
She said it. She's attracted to women. She's not attracted to men.
Oh, okay. So that ruins our whole thing that we needed. I thought she was gonna go with a guy.
No, she's just it would be a lesbian then. Technically she's a lesbian.
I don't even know anymit.
I don't know.
Let's jump to international news. That's a good.
That's movement. International, bro. Mr. Worldwide, 305. Pitbull.
So this is crazy. Maybe you've seen this because it just.
I don't watch the news.
You don't watch the news. Okay, so China has tested a nuclear-capable hypersonic missile.
I would have stopped it.
That circled the globe. So it went around the Earth, aimed at its target, and was off by 25 miles, which I guess is not the greatest, but they're just
pretty good.
They're just testing stuff out. And the crazy part is, United States was like, huh? They had no clue.
How the fuck did they do this?
So yeah, so before to shoot a missile, if you ever hear in the news, long-range missiles is a big deal to get that long range. Supposedly, North Korea might have long-range missiles.
No.
They can get to us.
You've seen those videos.
Right.
They go 6 feet.
And they fall over.
It's like every time I see North Korea with their weapons and shit, it's always when you go to your white trash uncle's 4th of July party. And he's got old Mountain Dew bottles.
I got the good shit right here, bros.
Hey, check this out. We're going to fucking blow the neighbor's trees off. And then it just fucking falls and starts a fire in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah. well, this is China. And so they're throwing their missiles out into space. And then they're like, wherever we want to go, we're going to hit you up. And then our government was like, yeah, we don't know what to do about that. Nah. Meh. Sorry.
Do you think
do you
think we're kind of go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we're at that point now. China is kind of taking over the world and we can only do so much.
But I think, do you think it's U.S. going, go ahead. We know what you're doing, bitch.
Well, you might be a little of that. Because say they do pull it off. It's not like we can hit them too because we have freaking million bases surrounded them.
Where did it land?
I don't know. In the desert, probably.
In the United States?
No, it was somewhere back in China.
Oh, yeah. Well, they could have lied.
Well, they are lying. They're lying. Right now, they're saying that they have no idea. They're saying that they're denying the whole thing. They say it was just a routine spacecraft experiment.
So how do they know it went around who saw it?
Well, we have a lot of satellites and stuff.
So we saw this fucking rocket.
There's videos of it. It's crazy. It looks like it looks like someone shot a laser because the rocket, there's so much stuff coming from it. It's so bright. It looks like just a big laser being shot into the space, and it goes around.
How long did it take?
I don't know. That's kind of scary. It couldn't be too long. It doesn't take long to go around the Earth.
What the fuck are you talking about? It took me 30 minutes to get here.
It's not the same as going to space. It only takes like 30 minutes or less to even get to outer space. So,
are you serious?
Yeah, it's not that high to go up.
How fast?
I don't know. Now you're getting me real specifics.
Bro, it takes me like, what takes us like what? 15 minutes, 20 minutes on an airplane to get to that 10,000 feet.
But to break, if you go straight up like a rocket, it's only like less than 10 miles, I think. So to get to space is
really... Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not that high up.
So that's how William Shatner was able to do that shit.
Yeah, that shit's just, it's like a Disney ride.
I thought it takes like 4 months to get up there and
No,
shit.
man, if you want to go to the moon or something, maybe not, the moon's not that far.
How much does this shit cost? Let's do a Patreon
doesn't
for
matter.
that.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It's endless amounts of money these guys have. You know, they're just doing whatever they want.
Let's do a Patreon.
Patreon, we want to go
send Matt to the moon. Matt for moon.
Matt for moon. That's funny. You know, if we start making the right calls, maybe we can make that happen for real.
China.
China's not nice to us.
China's the
They got all kinds of stuff. They got the really good stuff. Maybe we should be nicer.
We won. The Steelers won.
The Steelers won. I forgot. We usually talk about Steelers so up front.
I know. I wanted to close it off with this.
That's cool. Let's do
I'm
that.
happy.
Mm-hmm.
We won. Did you watch the game?
I watched most of the game.
Fun fact, this was the first game that I've ever been at Heinz Field sober.
That's how.
Heinz Field opened in 2001. 12 years old. Maybe that's not true.
Is it because it's a late game and you just sobered up by the time you got there?
You know what it was? It was so electric down there. It was so much fun. Everybody was having a good time. The crowd was electric. You know what I mean? But then I had 2 rows in front of me leave before the fucking game was over.
That's weird. It's an overtime
Gotta beat the traffic. Stop going to these fucking games.
Yeah, don't come then. What the?
All right, here's the thing. This is a public service announcement right now for all Pittsburgh Steelers fans. If you are a season ticket holder and you are over the age of 50 years old and you leave a Steelers game before the end of the game, your tickets are now fucking revoked. If you are a season ticket holder and you bring a child to a game and you tell me, can you watch your mouth? Your season tickets are revoked. If you are a child under the age of 18, get the fuck out. It's home field advantage for a reason. I want terrible towels. I want fucking screaming. I want renegade. We need to make Heinz Field great again. We're going to build a steel curtain. We're going to fucking do this. And we need you guys to be loud. Sunday Night Football, they were loud. They were going nuts. But there were people that just weren't there for the game. And if that's the thing, stay at home. Instead of sitting there with, oh, well, we've all had season tickets for, go watch the game at McDonald's, you old fuck. Drink your fucking coffee. Sit in your fucking rocking chair. Get the fuck out. They need more mat lights, more drunk assholes puking all over themselves, calling the other team cocksuckers, yelling, fuck you. That's a hostile environment.
I figure at this point you'd be basically like rolling into some of these games with an entourage, not necessarily people you know. They just, because it seems to me, I don't know, you see all these pictures. I don't know if you're meeting these people outside the game that you've never met before. They're just asking you for pictures.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming at one point in time, by the end of the season, that these people are just going to start following you in, and it's just going to be like crazy. It happens,
and it's actually really cool, man. I will say this, and I'm not trying to be cocky. I love meeting people that know me, that are fans of me, or just, I don't want to say.
You like meeting fans?
Yeah, I don't like saying fans because I think that's a dickhead thing to say. But like, if I've never met you before, we've never talked before, and you asked to do a picture, like you're a fan until we take that picture. Now we're friends. You know what I mean? But like, it's cool, man. And honestly, it's really cool when you're hanging out and there's a girl next to you and a guy's like, hey man, big fan of yours, can I get a picture? Because they're like, oh shit, I'm about to eat this hammer.
Oh, about to eat this hammer.
You know, about to eat this hammer.
That's hilarious.
It was so much fun, man. I had so much fun at Heinz Field. I love meeting people. Tequila Cowboy, I did a few photos. Listen, if you are a fan of Matt Light and you see me in person, let's do a picture. I love it. I'll share it. I'll post it. I'll follow you back. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this.
So real quick, what's your thoughts on like how that fourth quarter ended? Like
bullshit.
Yeah. Right.
Like Mike Tomlin never gets mad, right?
He was livid.
Motherfucking them.
Livid.
Motherfucking
He's getting
them.
fined probably.
He don't give a fuck.
No, I wouldn't give a fuck.
He's probably only been fined like 3 times. Mm-hmm. And I will say, like, you know, I'm not the biggest Mike Tomlin guy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Seeing him get pissed off is what I've been wanting forever. That coward spit chin. Fucking, you know, putting a screenshot of the play in the ref's pocket.
Oh, that was crazy.
Chasing him down in the tunnel. Well, that's what rumored Mike Tomlin did. After the game was over, Tomlin ran to the tunnel and goes, you fucking almost cost us this game. Fuck you. It's on you. Good for him.
Well, see, now that's what I was confused. I thought it was more like New York did it because they called in and say, hey, we want to check this play. And then they fucking stopped the game for a call that was incredibly obvious.
4 steps.
Yeah.
Like what are you challenging?
Yeah, and it's not even a challenge per se because now they kind of have like this in between where it might be a challenge, it could be an official
challenge. And then you're
challenge.
giving your kicker time to get ready to get onto the field.
And it's a momentum thing, I think. Like one, back-to-back plays where the defense just knocked out the ball, which that was the crazy part. I'm like, back-to-back fumbles on the last 2 plays of the fourth quarter, like technically to the last 3. And then we just kind of like, oh wait, let's hold up, let's check everything's right. Let's get everyone back in it. And it was just like, what the fuck?
And like the game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Like we should have beat their ass. They were without their starting quarterback, without their starting running back. But hey, it's Pittsburgh Steelers football. We can never blow a fucking team out.
No.
We play to our competition, as always.
Yeah.
But if that would have cost us the game, we'd have been 2-4. The season's over, right?
And it's just wild. It's just wild.
But we won, and it was, I mean, TJ fucking Watt, dude. Holy shit. Him and Cam Hayward are just so good at what they do.
It's like, and that's funny you bring up Cam too, because I was going to say TJ single-handedly won that game, but it's like him and Cam.
Cam played better than TJ, honestly.
They're just winning games by themselves.
Yeah.
So I think TJ was, you know, obviously he was hurt. And so that first game he came back, he was meh. Second game, he was better.
4.5 games, he has 7 fucking sacks.
He's a fucking beast.
He's on pace for 18.7 sacks.
So I think next game he's gonna have a great game again.
Well, you know his next game.
What is the next game? It's 2
we
weeks
have a bye week. We have this week we have a Superman Son. And then next week, bringing it back. Bringing it around town. I didn't do it good that time.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Thanks, Dustin. No, next week it's on Halloween in Cleveland.
On Halloween, I said it right that way. Yeah. In Cleveland, which
Pittsburgh
is already
Steelers.
Orange.
Tickets are like $300 plus for this game.
Well, rematch.
Yeah. Do I go?
I mean, it would be cool.
But it's Halloween, though. Like, that's my favorite holiday.
I wanted to ask you about Halloween a little bit. You know, it is your favorite holiday. So are you got some costumes picked out? I have a great costume. And more than one or just one?
I have a great costume. You want to hear what it is?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to have a laundry basket over me with Tide all around me with a name tag that says, my name is Brian.
So, Brian Laundry?
Yeah.
And that's it? That's the joke?
Yeah. Do you know Brian Laundry?
I know. You're going to have like someone else dressed as dog as a bounty hunter, like chasing you down or something like that?
No, I just saw that actually. I'm not going to do it, but I saw that. I don't know what I'm going to be, dude. I always have the best costumes.
You do. You have some really great costumes.
My favorite costume I ever was.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's the Little Nicky. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Is that
I was Hitler from Little Nicky.
Hitler from Little Nicky.
And the reason why it's good is because it's kind of like Chappelle when he does the N-word family. Because what people don't understand is I'm not supporting Hitler and he's not supporting the N-word. We're making fun of that. Like I'm making fun of Hitler because I'm in a French-made costume.
You're making fun of Hitler.
Shoving a pineapple up my ass.
Isn't that weird how the joke went around? Like at first it was like we're making fun of Nazis. we're making fun of Hitler. And now it kind of went like, if you're dressed like, oh, you're a Nazi.
No,
like, no.
I'm making fun of
him because how awful of a person.
And they're like, so you think the Holocaust is funny? I'm like, it had its moments.
I like how I laughed when you said that.
Clearly, I don't think
it had its moments.
Yeah, clearly, I don't think the Holocaust is fucking funny. Clearly, you don't think, a whole group of people being murdered is funny. I think the idea that Hitler's punishment in hell is that every day at 3 p.m. he has a large pineapple shoved up his asshole. I think that's hysterical.
Because it is.
Right?
I want to go watch
Fun fact, the movie is written by Adam Sandler. Fun fact, Adam Sandler is what?
He's white?
Jewish.
Jewish, right? I couldn't remember. I was like, white? Yeah, he is Jewish.
They don't get the jokes. I love Halloween though, man. I don't know. Like, also another thing that I was considering doing, I love taking random trips. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're my new second favorite team. Antonio Brown, Tom Brady, they're playing in New Orleans. So to spend a weekend in Halloween in New Orleans with all the voodoo shit and all that.
That sounds cooler.
It'd be a fucking blast,
That
right?
sounds way cooler than going to fucking Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have anyone to go with, man.
Mm.
I'm not dating anybody. Oh, God, I'm dying. I'm not dating anybody. I don't know anybody that likes AB the way that I like AB. So it's just like, I'd go by myself. And I don't want to spend Halloween by myself.
When do you leave? The 30th?
Probably
or 31st?
like Thursday or Friday.
Oh, fuck. I had this problem with, like, I'm a father and I have to do, like, things. It's crazy. Like, prepare my kid for trick or treat. Actually, I'm excited about this year. Basically,
what is she going to be?
My goal, I think she's going to be a hippie with a friend, but she's also going to be someone dressed up from.
You're going to let her smoke weed?
No.
Why?
I don't think she needs to do that part. That's fine. Do not be a hippie. My goal right now is just so my ex doesn't like terrorize her. That's too big of a word, but she's that mom that wants to follow for trick or treat and like make sure you say thank you. Did you say thank you? All right, say thank you, every house. And my daughter's just like done with it. She keeps telling me, it's like, Dad, I just like, can you get her away from me? So like the goal this year is to like trick my ex to like come have a drink at my mother's house or something like that. So my daughter,
you can fuck her.
So so my daughter can like run away with her friends and go be bad on Halloween and trick or treat by themselves.
Be careful though.
What?
Because you know this.
What do I know?
That most people that give out candy are giving away their expensive drugs.
I know. That's why I always go through all her candy and take all the good drugs away.
Like, really though, whoever thought of that
so stupid
is a fucking idiot.
It's so stupid. It's just people trying to make other people scared because they have an agenda.
Yeah.
No
like, fun. No fun zone.
No drugs. Remember drugs, pot's becoming legal. We got to make sure we get on that.
Dude, like, if
they're giving it to our kids.
Do you know how expensive drugs are?
No.
I'm going to give it to a 9-year-old. Fuck you. I won't let you do a bump with me.
No one's giving out pot Jolly Ranchers.
No.
The kids, they're keeping them
They're
for
$15.
Themselves. This is really crazy. When I was a little kid, there was a 4th of July parade and, they throw candy for that kind of stuff. And there was a rumor, just a stupid rumor, that someone was putting razor blades. Which you've heard those every year.
Yeah.
They're putting razor blades in the candy. You know what happened? The cops walked down the street after the parade and took all the kids' candy. Just they were walking with huge bagfuls of candy. And I will never forget that day.
Those cops are sitting in front of a school bus like Billy Madison. When they're
real.
Who would steal a 30-pack of lunches? All these fat fucking cops are eating Laffy Taffies.
Just going through. It's like, this one, nope, no razor blade in this one. We're good. Next bag.
What's your favorite obsolete candy?
Oh, you mean that's not out anymore?
That's not popular anymore like when we were kids. Like, remember Huggies and shit like that?
I always hated all that. I hated Huggies. They taste like
shit.
Terrible, like spiked.
EBT. I could just...
They taste like the Snap card?
I could just taste your fucking Newport fingertips. You putting them into that.
Dude, that's what they taste like. They taste like fingertips.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's exactly what they taste like. Those are awful.
My favorite underrated fucking
Candy? What's that?
Popcorn balls.
Oh, okay.
Remember those?
Those were good, but there's the same problem.
My poop smells like that way too often. I'm always like, that's a popcorn ball poop. You ever have a popcorn ball poop?
What is it? You're right. There's
like
something in the
ass.
caramel. Sweet ass.
Sweet ass.
You just eating too much candy then, Matt.
Just eating too much sweet ass.
Shitting out candy.
Shitting out sweet ass. I don't like candy. I wish they gave out fruit.
I mean, I like fruit.
I don't like chocolate.
Being handed like an apple or something was like always ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cunt.
Loser.
Yeah, like I get it. You're a dentist. Go fuck yourself.
You know, or people that like staple
toothbrushes,
like
or like they roll quarters all year or pennies all year, 50 cents. I'll fucking throw them against your fucking house.
People handing out cash, especially now, is like anyone that gives my kid cash or anything like that. She just doesn't understand. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, first of all, it's mine. Like, she doesn't know how to use that. Kids don't use cash. It's all digital, like, type of currency. It's not even real digital currency.
How am I going to buy a character on League of Legends with this shit?
Yeah, like, how's the transfer rate work here?
Yeah.
Like, you need to actually hand me a virtual card.
Give me Bitcoin.
Yeah. My kid would understand that way more than giving her, like,
is that crazy?
Bill. That's just how the world is now.
We're fucking old.
By the way, Bitcoin, the highest it's ever been, ever.
Was it over 70?
It's like 66.
I thought 70 was where it was up to 70 at one point.
Maybe it was. I mean, I read it this morning. 66 was the highest.
The highest?
I sold a couple days ago thinking it was going to go down.
I sold it at 5,500.
Are you lying or are you saying the truth?
I'm dead serious.
Do you still have any more left?
No.
Oh, well. Did you make money then?
No, I lost money. I bought it at 11.
Oh.
Buddy.
If you bought it at 11 and sold it at 65, you should have made money. Wait a second.
No, like 5,500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I lost half of what I put into it. Because here's the thing. It was at a time where I didn't have that much money. My buddy was like, hey, listen, this thing's going to keep going. It's going to get to 100 at some point. And I was like, fuck you. And then eventually I was like, all right, it's at 11. Buy it, you know? He's like, it'll be up to 25 soon. I go, okay. So I buy it, a few months go by, and it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And he worked at Goldman Sachs, and I was like, I trust this guy, you know? I was like, you're a Bloomberg guy, you know? And fucking, it just keeps dropping. I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm just going to bet this money. Give me this, and I'm just going to get my money back. I'm going to put in a fucking parlay. So I did that. I bet. I got all my money back.
There you go.
But, I mean, it would be worth 6 times the amount I put into it.
Yeah. This is some
but
good
woulda, coulda,
tips.
fucking shoulda. You know what I mean? Like this AMC thing. Like if you got in hot, you got in hot.
Yeah, I got in the right time for Doge, but I didn't sell at the right time. So
yeah. How much do you have in it?
I think I sold most of my stuff now.
Yeah.
I really only have a little bit in Bitcoin left. That's kind of where I'm at. I was getting sick of like it was going up and down. Like it's high again, but it's like I don't know. I need to put some stuff in more serious. In the Apple and the Teslas, you know, stuff that it's going to basically guarantee 15, 30% in a year, you know.
Yeah.
We're getting in some real stuff.
What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing this weekend? It's a dad stuff weekend. I don't have my kids, so I got to fix up the yard, you know.
I haven't cut my grass for 2 months.
I was going to ask you that. Do you cut your own grass?
No, I hire somebody to, but they broke their lawnmower.
So this obviously is a very professional person.
They broke it cutting my grass because my grass was so long. And they were like, so are you going to help fix it? I go, no, it's your lawnmower. Fuck yourself.
Well, it's their lawnmower if you're paying them. So, this is just a friend of yours that you said cut my lawn,
it's a little fucking prick that lives on the street. No, I can't cut other people's grass. I won't get a job, asshole. I'm 12. Fuck you. Get a job. Suck dick. I did.
Like now that you live by yourself, because that's my weekend is really like prepping the whole house so I can be normal and have a clean house for my kid and me.
Yeah.
And everything works out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You obviously have a completely different lifestyle.
Yeah, I can just throw shit everywhere.
Yeah, so if
nobody comes over.
If I came to your house, which I used to come over all the time, but I haven't been there.
It's clean. It's
I've not even
cleaner.
been to your new place, to be honest.
My place is cleaner now than it's ever been.
Oh, okay.
At any other place. And the reason why is because I just spent like 10 hours one day doing it.
Okay.
I don't like if you take 3 minutes after doing something to just clean up, you never really have to clean.
Right.
And I never had that
thing.
mindset because I'm in and out of my house. I'm always doing something. So I just throw my bag. I'm like, okay, I'm going to this city next week. Fuck it. I'll do it live. And then it just eventually, it just stalks up, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was doing laundry for like fucking 6 hours.
Oh my God.
Laundry's the worst because it's so easy.
Dishes I think are worse.
Well, I have paper plates. I have 6 dishes that haven't been done in 2 weeks, just sitting in there.
Oh, That's how you get like flies
No,
and shit.
because it's literally just from McDonald's. So it's not like there's dry sauce on it. There's not. It's from. Oh, I'm gonna get. You want to go get Permanis?
I think so.
All right,
probably.
I'm done. I don't want to do this
I'm
anymore.
done. We're done with this game.
Permanis. Dustin, have a great weekend. Before I go, really quick, whoever's listening to this, this Friday, I have a show at Robert Morris. I think it's $10 to get in. All the money. I'm not making money. All the money is going to the Stanley Marks Foundation. That was my oncologist. We're raising money for him for his blood cancer research and funding and stuff like that. Robert Morris is really close to me.
Bobby Moe, that's my alma mater.
It's your alma mater. It's the first college show I ever did because of you.
Oh, that's right.
11 years ago.
That's right. Jeez, I forgot about that already.
So it's all full circle. We're raising some money, and one lucky person who buys tickets to the show is going to win 2 club seats to go to a future Pittsburgh Penguins game.
Ooh.
And I hope whoever wins takes me because I am. Listen, last night I told you I had so much fun at the Penguins game. Me and Natalie almost bought season tickets. We're like, this is the greatest fucking thing ever.
It's fun.
We had a good buzz, and the thing is, I don't care a lot. So that's why it's fun.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
There's 80 fucking games. I don't care.
That's why people go to the Pirate games. You kind of go for the whole experience. You don't have to have that anxiety where it's like, oh God, 3rd and 3. Bro, Ben's got hit 4 times.
Listen, it was a 1-1 game. It was a 1-1 game. We went to overtime. We had like 4 shots on net in overtime. 3 of them could have been fucking goals. We don't score. We go to the shootout. It was a fucking show last night.
I've been to Stanley Cup games down there. And that's one of the times where it was so loud that my body was shaking.
It's nuts, dude.
Shaking.
You're on coke for 3 hours.
Yeah, right.
Because everything fucking matters.
So fast. It's
Hockey's
so
awesome.
fast, right?
Hockey is awesome.
It's fun. I used to play a little bit pickup. It was a good time too.
Yeah. That was a fun sport to play pickup.
It was.
Because nobody was really good.
You're right. It has level playing
field for everybody. Football, if you were big or fast, it was different. Hockey, we had $13 Franklin sticks.
Yeah.
You had one rich
the one
kid that had
spaz
goalie
was
pads.
like good. The one rich spaz all of a sudden was like, oh, I see you're at home with your hockey stick.
Yeah, I
That's
roller
what
skate. Like, suck my dick, dude.
He would show off that one day, but then he would suck at every other thing we
we're all
did.
playing deck, asshole. Take your fucking skates off. No, my dad just bought me this. Well, fucking, your dad's fucking the secretary. He buys you gifts because he doesn't love you. Fuck off. Then those kids die.
Aw.
Hopefully.
Aw. Let's wrap this up and get some food.
Let's do what I never do. Let's wrap this up. This is the Matt Light Podcast, episode 12. Rape and review. Have a great night.